So, um, sitting at 6-1, nice little 6-game win streak here. Tell me first of all a little bit about just how things have been going. Obviously, big win Saturday against San Marcos. Just tell me a little bit about how things have been coming together for the team.
We're really excited about our victory against Cal State San Marcos, getting off to a 1-0 start and conference. Certainly taking care of business at home to start league play is a big deal for us in that we are on the road for the next 4 games. So being able to take care of business at home certainly gets us the right momentum going into conference play. So it was a big one. I wouldn't want to go on the road 0-1 right now. So that was a big accomplishment for our basketball team. I think we're playing well. I like the way we're playing. We're playing faster and quicker, and pace of play more so than any other year at Humboldt, and that says a lot because we've led the league in scoring for years and years, and right now we're at a high clip, and like the way we're playing in transition.
Now, I want to talk about the road trip here in a minute, but first, just tell me a little bit about the Keels night on Saturday. Career high 25 points. Tell me what that was like, seeing that for him.
Yeah. The Keels' first half was less than glamorous. I think it was 0 for 6 or 0 for 5 or something like that the first half, and we just kept them to keep shooting. I mean, shooters need to shoot, and they need to be confident. They need to be hearing that from their teammates. They need to hear that from their coaching staff, and so we were very vocal about that, and his teammates were as well, to give him confidence and take the next open shot and shoot it, and that's what he did, and then he caught fire. And we're very excited about what he did on Wednesday night as far as his first half, and then obviously I carried it into a full game on Saturday night. So he did a great job. He's had a great couple of games. He's certainly a threat. He really opens up the court. If you have Nikhil shooting it like that from the outside, you have Malik creating plays off the bounce, hitting from inside and outside, and then you have Tyus Rattler, he's a weapon in himself. You've got a 3-headed monster on the perimeter who is, it could be a nightmarish for the opponent, and that's we want to keep that alive. We got Calvin Young playing extremely well now inside, blocking shots and making big plays, dunks, gets the crowd excited, gets the teammates excited, gets our bench up. Those kind of plays are invaluable. And then Jack Cobb with his energy and the way he plays is a high IQ player for the basketball team. And then you got Will and Paris coming off and being bulldozers in how they play. And they're unselfish players, and they're big bodies. As far as size, maybe not height, but size, big, strong kids that play winning basketball.
Now, looking forward first to this weekend, Cal State Los Angeles. What's the big focus? What's the big key for you guys this weekend?
Cal State LA looks like a NBA basketball team. You look at their roster, you look at their photos, you look at their video, and you just shake your head like this is Division II basketball. They've recruited some amazing players. When they play together and they play the right way, they could easily be the conference's best team. Hopefully we won't hit them on that night when they get it together, and I know Coach Saya will. He's a great basketball coach. He's well traveled. He's built every program that he's ever been a part of from ground up. He's got a trait of taking a program that has been on the losing end to making it a winner wherever he's gone. Hopefully we just catch him before he does that this year with his team, because they're very, very capable.
Now, as you mentioned, 4-game road trip for you guys here going into conference play. What's the overall focus taking a road trip, a big road trip like this early in conference play?
Yeah, so it's cut up into 3 different trips. We have this first trip, which is a single game down to Cal State Los Angeles. We it's nice. We only have to focus on 1 game this week. Where last week we had 4 games in 8 days, and so this is great. It's refreshing that we can concentrate on 1 roster and 1 game plan and 1 game pregame meal and those type of things. It's refreshing that way. Kids are back in class. They can start getting into a mold of getting back in the regular schedule, not a Thanksgiving break. So there's a lot of pluses about it. We think our travel plans are spot on right now. We kind of like our practice times, our shoot around times, our pregame meal, all ready to go in Los Angeles. So we're ready to go. And then when we come back, we'll regroup quickly. We'll repack our bags for the Chico Stanislaus trip, which I believe is the most difficult trip we will have this year in conference. It's a tough night going from Chico State to Stanislaus in the middle of the night, and then having to regroup on Saturday and we come back up on Sunday. So that's a tough one. Then we have finals week, and at the end of finals week, we go back down to San Francisco State for our 4th game on the road. So it's broken up into 3 different trips.
I think my last question for you, just I know it's pretty early still in the season, but what stood out to you about these guys so far?
We can shoot it. They've proven it. They can shoot the basketball, and on any given night, if we're shooting it like we have here as of late, I feel like we can beat anybody that's on our schedule, and that's refreshing. You know, there's a lot of times, a lot of teams over the years where we have to be playing our best basketball. We're going to have to defend our matchup situation, but I think it's pretty simple. If we can shoot it like we have as of late, I feel good about our chances against anywhere at any time. So let's just put the ball in the basket.